everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a part 2 of the last video I did where I am preparing for market. I think I'm going to make this one a lot longer because I have a lot I want to do, and this is kind of also going to be like a week in my life of sewing. I started yesterday kind of a list, so my list is I would like to start/finish the Kindles and book sleeves I did last week. I also have a lot of wristlets. I need to order some zippers. Looking at business cards and banners to order. So I would like to design one more bookmark to order because I have 2 designs right now and I want 3. Just so everyone is aware, I also have a full-time job, but I do work from home / travel, and this week I am only traveling to one place and it's close to me, so I don't have to stay in any hotel or anything, which is really nice. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please subscribe, and yeah. Oh, everybody, it is now Sunday and I just got home from traveling for the week and I need to sew. Time is money and I desperately need both time and money, so I'm going to get to work. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do today. I literally got home 20 minutes ago to a clean house, so coming home to a clean house is always chef's kiss, but because of that, I'm gonna get to work immediately. Typically, I would probably like clean or just lay down, but I'm really motivated to do is I'm thinking of working on some more wristlets right now. I don't really think I'm gonna actually sew a lot today because I'm tired, and when I'm tired and my eyes hurt looking at the sewing machine, I don't want to cause myself to get a migraine. I have all of those Kindle cases and book sleeves from last week that all need inner lining fabric. I also ordered a lot more zippers for those. I'm probably going to work on all of that this weekend though, because I need a day to just bust it out all at once and like spread out all over my living room just to do it. So typically what I would do is I would get all the inner lining pieces, all the outer lining pieces, the batting and the zipper all together, or I like assembled anything. So that was before quilting lines, all that, but I would do that for a whole bunch of them, and then I would lose which zipper went to which and whatnot, so I'm just not going to worry about that this time. Here are all the Kindle cases and book sleeves I quilted lines on last week and put batting on, and then all of them are going to need inner lining pieces and zippers. I keep all of my zippers in this craft drawer right here. There's still quite a bit, but I know I needed more, so I'm gonna get a box out. All my zippers, and it might look like a lot, but most of them now are very small. That wouldn't fit my book or Kindle sleeves. Wristlet wallets. If I have enough time, I'll make some of those for this market, but I probably won't. Package from Amazon haul, so I'm gonna show you what This I'm really excited about. So Amazon haul is basically Amazon but cheap, and so I got this for 89 cents, and it is a phone holder that goes on your sewing machine, so like you can like look at what you're doing while sewing. Say if you have a pattern up or something, watch YouTube while I sew. Squares of fabric. This was literally 47 cents with the sale. 6x6 squares. They're just like flowery. They're kind of glittery too. Some quilting with these. I was going to do some quilting with these and make some quilted book sleeves. Koi fish. There's some kitties. There's dragons. I just turned off my microphone, but the best thing happened to me, and I found all of these wristlets that I need to put together that I forgot that I cut out. So I'm going to iron them and iron them to their batting. Hey, I'm back. The lighting in here is kind of bad. Hold on. That's the only bad thing about working up against a window. The lighting is really good when I do open my window, but they're doing landscaping right outside my door right now. Or I don't really want to make eye contact with the workers. Finished up all these wristlets. I'm pretty proud of them. And right now what I'm going to do is work on cutting the inner lining back. Shower handle that I put on a roller, like one of those ones that are, what is this made out of? It's like acrylic. This on an acrylic ruler, and it's really nice. You see a lot of people do these. I got this off Amazon, but I think I've seen them at Dollar Tree too. And it's really nice because when you're cutting fabric, you can just push down and it doesn't go anywhere. I'm back to using a different rotary cutter than what I'm used to, and the one that I have been using is the one that I cut my finger on. And I'm going to just sandwich them for now in between. All right, I think I'm gonna do pink for a lot of these. I know the inner lining pieces don't really matter too much, but for me they do. Like what color they are matters too much. I'm kind of really exhausted, so we'll see, but I do wish this table was just a little bit higher. I got it mainly for sitting down. The desk I use for work is an IKEA desk that a lot of people use for sewing, and I've thought about like moving that desk and making it my sewing desk, but I really don't want to switch that up. So maybe later on I might. Like, it really just depends on if I really outgrow. If you had to choose. What are you doing back there, Toby? What are you doing, son? You having fun? Oh yeah, baby. That's not a cushion. That's not a couch cushion, honey. That's not a bed for Toby. That honestly didn't take as long as I thought it would. Also, if you see Toby, he's fine. He's literally being dramatic. I got upset at him because he barked at somebody outside, and now he's acting like I just am the worst mom in the world. Are you okay? He also, yes, if you will see him a lot, sit behind me, and I just have to deal with it. Okay, so here is my box of zippers. I did forget, I found this package of zippers, I guess, that I never opened. And I am getting a whole, like, 120 zippers tomorrow, too. So I will be good on zippers for a while. And now I just need to assemble. I kind of, like, organize these by thread color or thread color I'm going to use. But I think it is important to, hello? I think it is important to iron your inner lining pieces, but when sewing, you want to make sure they're nice and even. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sew on the zippers one at a time, and then once all the zippers are sewed on, they'll kind of look like this. So they'll look like this. I have these two done, and then I haven't obviously finished putting these together completely, but it's because I need the like zipper tag. It is now Tuesday after work. I did not get a lot done yesterday because, quite frankly, I didn't want to. Did start editing this video though because I want to edit as I go, and I started editing it on my laptop. I actually had to wipe a layer of dust off that laptop because typically I just edit on my phone. So hopefully it will get better. I'm a little bit rusty editing on a laptop, and I do need to learn CapCut because I used to only use iMovie and whatnot, but I did get a package. I got my zippers in. So hopefully I can post more videos, get into the swing of editing on a computer. It should be theoretically a lot faster. So hopefully it is. If not, I'll just go back to my phone. But I do want to post more videos, and I like to, especially with videos recently, edit as I go so that I don't forget which footage goes where. Here are all these zippers. They come in 3 sizes. Here is the medium size, which I use a lot. And then I have these really small ones, which, like I said, they do better for like wristlets. They don't really fit my Kindle sleeves or book sleeves. And then I have these really, really long ones. And these are great for sideways laptop cases together. I'm very excited to have these rubber bands though, because I like to get my wristlets. Oh, I broke it. Are you kidding me? I was just about to say I like to put my wristlets together with rubber bands, and these are the ones I use. I'm currently using white stitching to stitch every single zipper on, and then I will go back and do the top stitch with color thread that I actually want to use. I want to share what greatness a top stitch is used for. So the top stitch is this stitch right along here, and basically what it does is you have already sewed together your layers. So I'm going to call this 2 layers. Basically, if you lay it flat, it's 2 layers. You have sewed those together, and then now the zipper should work. On one without a top stitch, it is very easy for the fabric to bunch up and get stuck with the zipper. So that's why you pull it tight and you put a top stitch so that there's no excess fabric on top. It is sewed down and you can't do anything with that. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a lot of those today. And that's basically the main thing I'm gonna work on. And yay, I have so many zippers now. I don't know, maybe I'll get more done than I think. And we'll just go from there. It is now Wednesday, April 1st. Toby, you're adopted. You're adopted. April Fools, you're not adopted. But bad news, I didn't record any more yesterday. After I was done recording yesterday, I sewed one more Kindle case and then put them down for the night. So that was really cool on my part. Don't know why I did that. Good news is I finished all the zippers, putting on all the zippers today. This isn't obviously all of them, but all of them now have zippers, and now you just have to do the final assembly. Yeah, but unfortunately, I forgot that I have to make pull tabs for most of them, such as this. So this helps the zipper stop and not get caught. This is mine that I use, but it helps the zippers not get caught, and I need to make those for every single one. And that, I think, is what I realized on why I don't like sewing, like the final assembly, because I was doing all the zippers and I was like, this isn't bad at all. It's because of those pull tabs, because you have to actually sew over the zipper, that I've broken so many needles doing that. And I was like, oh, that's why I don't like sewing zippers, but it's okay. Now I'm going to start doing them more one by one. I'm going to make a bulk. I think I'm going to make a bulk of the pull tabs. I do have some of the fabric over here. So I have it for the dragons. And I have it, oh, I guess also for the dragons. So I'm going to make pull tabs. But yeah, I don't know how many I'm going to actually finish assembling tonight because I am really tired. And got to change the thread. I have to change the thread. I hate changing thread. But luckily I do have a preloaded bobbin for just like that. We have all the pull tabs. This, I might need another of this fabric, but you cut them about, I don't know, I say about 3 inches. That way it just, you can. Okay, hello. I was just mid bike ride when I had an idea and I just need to execute it now, which is funny because like if you have, not to be that person that's like, I have ADHD, but I do. And so when I have an idea and it comes to mind, I have to execute it right then and there, or else it's going to bother me until I do. I think I showed these before. I definitely showed them on my Instagram, but I made book square, like quilt squares, quilt blocks to make things with them. And one of the things that I've thought of was like I could make book sleeves / Kindle sleeves with these. But the thing is these are square. They're too wide to be Kindle cases and too like short in length to be book sleeves. Did the half of one, and the half of one is still not a good size. Like it's, I don't know. Anyways, I ironed all of these to fusible batting yesterday, so they look a little bit better. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little strip of fabric next to them in black. I'm going to do the back in black as well. And I'm going to do my best to make Kindle and book sleeves out of these because I really like them, and then quilt them like I would. And I also want to make some tote bags with them, but I need to make a lot more, obviously. These are going to be more expensive than my other ones, which These are going to be more expensive because it takes a lot of time. It takes me like an hour per quilt block, which is a lot of time when in an hour I can sew basically, I don't know, like in an hour I sewed, I guess in 2 hours I sewed all the zippers on those, so it's just kind of like my time and whatnot. But I want to work on those. I also want to work on all the quilt squares that I got not yesterday, all the quilt squares I got, the 6x6 ones that I got. Done with those as well, because like in my head, these are almost practically done. Those won't take me long at all to finish, and I could do them. If I did 2 a day for the next month, I would have them all done basically. So I'm not worried about it. I did the hard part on all of them. And so now I want to not lose my creativity, because that's what I definitely feel like when making those. I think this weekend, I really just want to make a lot of these because, like I said, it's time consuming. And after work each day, I just don't want to work on them because they have a lot of like smaller pieces in them as well. And also for this video, I don't want it to be just the same thing over and over. Saturday. Yesterday I didn't do anything because I traveled for work, came home, it was a long day, took a nap, and then I went out with a friend. But on Thursday I did finish, I don't think I showed this, which is really neat. I think I finally put the book, or I finished this book sleeve, and I finally put one of my book squares, my quilt block book squares, to use, and I think it's really cute, and I definitely want to make more of those things. So I'm thinking of today of making more book quilt blocks because I haven't made any in a while, and I really like want to get my creative juices flowing. And if possible, it'd be cool, probably not this market, but another market I would like to make like a throw quilt of those quilt blocks. So either way, I'm just gonna need a lot of them anyways. And now that I have a better setup, I think it would be easier to... If I sound tired, it's because last night I woke up to a tornado warning and to tornado sirens. I'm alive, obviously, and Toby's good. And my biggest worry with like a tornado would be him. And his kennel right now is in my car, which doesn't help. Acrylic book nerd template. And this is really nice because, like I said, it's acrylic. I'm trying to be a hat girl and it's just like not working out for me, but we're just gonna try our best, okay? I also put on some makeup today. I'm motivated to film. I filmed a lot of TikToks and I'm motivated to sew now. So I did want to show, I edited my video up until like the clip that you just saw. I edited my video up until that, and I realized that like I made this and I never showed you. So this is the quilted fabric that I did with the squares, and I want to make more quilted fabric like this so that I can make more Kindle sleeves and book sleeves. And yeah, and now I think I'm just gonna work on sewing. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. That way I can get this video up hopefully tomorrow, which would, oh, I'm so sorry. I just kicked the crap out of Toby. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the little bit longer of a video and what we sewed in a week. I can definitely keep making these videos because I have till July for market, and I definitely want to film market in July. And I have a bunch of other sewing videos coming out. It won't just be Kindles and book sleeves, so don't worry about that. I also want to make a video basically like, I've seen several of these, but kind of just the sounds of a work day of sewing. And so let me know if you would be interested in that, because I have this really cool microphone and I can do some great ASMR. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. Go follow all my links down below. You can find me elsewhere. I post all the time. I really need to get off the internet. Anyways, thank you, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.